Everybody back at it again, folks, with, as I promised, you ask, I deliver. They call me the fucking mailman. Um, yeah, King Caleb here, back at it again with another random shit of me rambling for 40 minutes about sports. We're doing the mock draft, as I expected. What the fuck? As I told you assholes I was gonna do. So, I don't know if I want to do trades or not, because, I mean, there's going to be like a bunch, you know what these fucking drafts, people, but I don't know who and when and with what. I think we might just keep it as is. I'll explain pick by pick when there'll be trades and when they won't be, or if. Hypotheticals, people. We don't know for fucking sure. But let's just get this stupid nonsense going, as I got the Jaguars selecting Trayvon Walker with the first round pick. We've been hearing about Aiden Hutchinson for a while now. Kayvon Thibodeau a little before, but now all the reports are coming out that Trayvon Walker will be, or is in contention. So I feel like with old Bulky, the type of players he usually drafts, high-end athletes, more than sure things. Trayvon's just that. Great run defender. You guys know how I feel about these people when I've done my top 10 lists and shits. We're doing the Draft Network, as of course, our fine folks of the Draft Network. We're doing the what the fuck was it called? Doing it on the laptop for the first time, not the iPod as usually. So it looks better and worse because these random ad shits. But yeah, and they don't have his picture on here, but whatever. You can read this dumb shit about him. Again, I wouldn't pick him. I'm not as high as some people are. You guys have known by the rankings. I did my own little top 75 board on here. I don't think that this isn't it because, this isn't. Let me see here. Yeah, we can't select mine for some reason. But we'll go ahead and give him Trayvon Walker. Now, if that happens, then the Lions are definitely going to pick Aiden Hutchinson, Michigan guy, keep him in the state. They need edge rush help. They need just defensive help all around. So, I think that'd be one of the more perfect picks if they did such things. Number 3, the Texans need a lot of everything, just like the Lions and the Jaguars. I got them picking a versatile lineman who can play a little bit of tackle, a little bit of guard. Athletic, Iquanu. Goofy-looking bastard, God bless him. But he's a stud. Like I said, very athletic, can play multiple positions for them, and with their line set up, they have a couple other guys that can move, mix and match. You might see Evan Neal here. And you guys know I have Evan Neal higher on my list, but Iquanu, I think, is someone they would pick. This is pretty much like a predictions mixed with what I would do, last case scenario. I'm trying to get this as accurate as possible, I guess. Now, number 4, we got with the New York Jets. Again, they need tackle help, edge help, safety help, a lot of help. They can go a lot of different ways. Thibodeau, I can see being here. I guess Evan Neal, but I mean, their line isn't that terrible, but you can shore it up if you want to. I don't know if that'd be their best needs. Corner, wide out. I think just to not be safe, I feel like I've been safe the past couple of drafts. Get the best receiver in the draft for Zach Wilson. That's my boy Garrett Wilson out of the Ohio State. I mean, I think I know more than anyone else about this man, watching every snap of his, how electric he can be and what he can do on the field. Great hands, great route runner, great catch radius. There's nothing he can't do on this football field, so I think he'll be a very dynamic playmaker for them to pair up with Corey Davis and to give Zach Wilson many more weapons. And if you see what these people I mean, the Giants could potentially get a receiver. The Falcons maybe. So will he still be there? I don't know. What if a team trades up? We'll see, folks. We'll see. With the New York Jets, the Giants now, they need a lot of help. I mean, they can go in abundance of ways. Thibodeau, Evan Neal. We're doing this live, by the way, folks, in case you haven't noticed. I haven't really prepped. I mean, I've thought about most of these picks, the top four especially. I knew for sure who I wanted to give them, but yeah, I'm thinking Neal, Thibodeau, Gardner. I don't know. I think they really want to shore up the line for Daniel Jones, so I'm going to go with Evan Neal, the most surefire NFL-ready tackle. I feel like the most safe pick, probably the safest pick in this draft. I feel like he's the number one on my big board. My big board. You know my big board. You know, people act like that matters at all. But yeah, he can be a staple for 10 plus years. And yeah, I just feel like he can give them what they need. Now with the Panthers, this is very interesting because they don't have a second round pick. So I would say maybe they would trade out of this pick. Possibly. This would be the first time you might see a trade. Say the Jets, even if they want Thibodeau now, since he's falling. Say, again, like my Steelers or someone really wants Malik Willis. They want to trade up for Saints, maybe Seahawks even. But I'm going to give them what I've been hearing. And they really like Kenny Pickett. He's NFL ready. Now the thing is he that better than Sam Darnold that you'd want to not get any compensation? You know, getting more picks, trading back, or, you know, just getting like a lineman or someone like that. But we've been hearing a lot that they're probably the favorite team for him, so I'm going to give him Kenny Pickett. Next, the G-men. You got Thibodeau still on the board. He's my number 2 on the big board. My big board here. Look at my big board, bitch. No, but he I don't know. You hear a lot about him slipping, so I think that might happen here. But edge is such an important need for them. But with Bradbury, we don't know that situation. Their corners aren't locked up. I don't know, man. It's tough. Thibodeau or Gardner for me. Yeah, because I'm thinking about other teams and what they need. That's like you wanna pick based off of, you know, what you see. So I think I'm just gonna give them Gardner. They need a surefire, balanced corner. He's the best man corner in this draft. Press, big, tall, athletic, something they don't have. So let's give him Ahmad Gardner. Why not? And then with that, the Falcons need edge. Thibodeau, I think, would be a steal for them if they got him. And yeah, he's my number 1 D-end. Upside is, you know, phenomenal, people. So let's give him KT. I don't think I've seen him mocked to the Falcons by anyone, you know. I have no problem being different. No 2 chains. And then that gives me the Seattle Seahawks. They could potentially get Malik Willis. You guys know how I feel about Drew Lock. So I don't know if I really want to do that. But again, they could get him. But then they could get someone like Corral or Howell. Strong, even Ritter in the second round. And they really need line help. It's so terrible. So I'm going to give them Charles Cross, who I see slipping on a lot of boards. I mean, I guess, but like not really. He's arguably the best run blocker or pass blocker in this draft. One of those two. I fucking got it mixed up in my pros and cons of Hibs. But a big unit, at tackle that they desperately need and have always needed. That's why Russ isn't on the team anymore. They needed someone like that. So we're going to give him Charles Cross. And then with the Jets, they need another good D-end. Jermaine Johnson is rising on boards. I like him a lot. Just a solid player. Solid, great run defender, athletic enough, can set the edge for them. So yeah, I got him taking Jermaine Johnson out of Florida State, folks. We are rolling now. Now, the Washington football team. This is when trades could happen. I can definitely see it. Could definitely see the trades falling right now. I know they've been visiting with a couple players. I mean, as everyone fucking is, but a name that I've been hearing from them, and it's a different type of receiver that they don't have. I'm going to have them pick Drake London out of USC. Now, I'm not as high as him as many other people are, but they need a big-bodied guy who can go up and get contested catches. Carson Wentz, I feel like it would be a good fit for them. Trent McDuffie would also be another option I could see happening. But I don't know. I just don't see them. I don't see them not picking him when he's there. I know that they're pretty high on him, so I'm going to give him Drake London. Next, the Vikings. They need secondary help in the worst way. It's really upside at this point, and with Derek Stingley Jr. still on the board somehow, he's the most talented player in this draft if he, doesn't have injuries and he really puts his mind to it. I think this would be another steal. He'd have Patrick Peterson mentoring him, LSU connections there. They just need defensive weapons, so why not give them Derek Stingley? 13, they need edge help, any good secondary players. Thought about Jameson Williams here, but if Kyle Hamilton is here, versatile player, versatile defensive guy, can play in a lot of roles for them that they just don't have, and they want to rebuild. So just get the best athlete at this point. And Kyle Hamilton. 14, Baltimore Ravens. They need interior help, they need edge help, they need corner help. Again, folks, this could go a plethora of ways. I'm conflicted between Jordan Davis and Trent McDuffie personally. Because Jimmy Smith is gone for them. If they had Humphreys, Peters, and McDuffie, your cornerback situation is set up for a while. I think they can get edge help in later rounds, interior line. Again, if it's not Jordan Davis, I don't know when they would do this, so yeah, man, I think I'm gonna give him Jordan Davis. I think it might just be too good of a prospect to pass up for him. Just big athlete, athletic, strong. He can do a lot of things for them. Shore up the middle for the defense to rebuild and keep getting good pieces. Now with the Eagles, they need corner help, edge help, receiver help in the worst ways. I think I'm going to give him Jameson Williams, man. Just a big burner, like Deshaun Jackson, who they've had. Was a staple for them. He's my comp for Jameson Williams. So just a guy that can spread the ball out for Jalen Hurts. Have Smith be the intermediate to mid guy, route runner guy. And if Rager quits dropping passes, if not, get him out of there and, put in Jameson Williams. Of course, the ACL injury is a question mark. How are they feeling on that? We don't know. But if he's right there for the pickings, I don't know why you wouldn't pick him. 16, we have the New Orleans Saints. Now, receiver and tackle are big needs. Possibly quarterback. I mean, if they really don't like Jameis, which I love Jameis, obviously. But I mean, if you want to give him competition, Malik Willis is there. Trevor Penning is there. But I think you go to the well that's been feeding you gracefully these past couple years, and that's selecting Chris Olave. Once again, out of the Ohio State. Great, smooth route runner, sure hands. Would be a great complementary to Mike Thomas, man. And Jameis would be bombing, just bombing, with Chris Olave there. So, Chargers, you guys have probably seen this a lot of times, but Trevor Penning, big physical lineman, they need to shore up the line just to make Herbert's life easier. You can go with fun picks, give him some receivers, maybe even a Trent McDuffie, but I got Trevor Penning going to the Chargers. And now, with the Eagles back on the clock, I haven't seen this at all, but I haven't really seen McDuffie fall this far in some picks, but I mean, if he's there for the Eagles, they need cornerback help desperately. He can play inside, outside, very athletic player, good tackler. I think he would be great for them. So, yeah, we're going to go with Trent McDuffie. Back again with the Saints now. They can go a lot of ways. Tackle. Bernard Raymond, I don't know if he's top 20 pick. I just don't know, Daxton Hill, possibly. Maybe. You've been hearing that they want a lineman, but I just don't. I don't see one there. Do you like Linderbaum that well? Zion Johnson, Kenyon Green, Tyler Smith can play tackle. Zion also, he can play all around. Kind of perplexed at the thought, but I might have to just give him Daxton Hill. Yeah, he's versatile. He played slot corner a lot this past year, but he can play single high safety if need be. I know they brought in a safety, Marcus May, I believe, but he's not going to get any younger, and he's rising boards, people, so don't be surprised if he gets drafted this high. Picking an Ohio State and Michigan guy on the same team, look at that. So Daxton Hill I got going to the Saints. As you see what it looks like so far. I'll go back, obviously, when I'm done with this shit. My Pittsburgh Steelers, folks, definitely not biased at all when I pick this shit. We need a lot of help. Inside, interior lineman, we kind of shored up. Safety, I mean, Tyrann Mathieu's still out there. Edmonds is still out there if we want to re-sign him. I don't know if we'll give either one of them big money. We can get a good safety in the second round. Corner, maybe. Receiver, I don't know. But if Malik Willis is still on the fucking board at 20, folks, his potential is through the roof. We need a QB of the future. We'll probably have to trade up for him a little bit. I was looking at Washington. Pick 11 would be a sweet spot because I think they could still get Drake London later, or if not, like a McDuffie or a Hill. The Jets at 10. Panthers even. So, I mean, anywhere we could move up if we really want him that bad. I think we do. I think we just had a meeting with him. I believe Tomlin had one with him. So, yeah, I'm picking Willis to succeed Big Ben and hopefully develop into a QB of the future. Patriots, they usually go defense. They usually fucking trade back. But if not, if they stay at this position, I think Devin Lloyd would be a great fit for them. Very athletic player. can improve in coverage, but I feel like with Belichick, I mean, he'll be a stud for years to come. The best inside backer for me, he just feels like a Patriot too, especially how they've been going recently with their defense. Very athletic players that can play multiple schemes and positions. So I got them picking him. Packers. I mean, if you don't give them receiver help by now, what's going on? You know. So we're gonna do just that and give them Treylon Burks out of Arkansas. He's almost controversial nowadays with like his tape and then how he's been working out in like the combines and his camps, pro days. Like his 40 wasn't as fast as people thought. He came out of shape a little bit. Very diverse athlete that can go an abundance, can do an abundance of things. But yeah, I think he can really help this team out, and it would be fun, just a fun weapon for Aaron Rodgers to work with. I can see a scenario where they pick someone else here, like a D lineman, and pick. Maybe he might still be there, or like a Pickens or a Christian Watson, but I got them picking Treylon Burks there. 23 now. Arizona Cardinals, you could go corner. You still got Booth and Elam, but I feel like they could get like a McCreary or a Gordon in the later rounds. You could go lineman, but I feel like with Chandler Jones gone and just Chandler Jones gone, they're going to need someone to fill in that role, just get pressure on the quarterback. So I got him picking George Karlaftis out of Purdue. Strong, big-bodied guy. Hulk smashes you. Very power rusher. Needs some technique, some form, but I think he's good enough to be selected. Here, then the Cowboys at 24. Don't be surprised if they move back to, because I feel like they could get a running back, like a Bruce Hall maybe. So, like if any one of these teams wanted to jump, I feel like they could possibly pick them there. Cowboys, they need a lot of help. Edge, safety, receiver if they really wanted one. I feel like they can get one later. Do they want to gamble on Bouye Mafe, who I'm not high on really at all? But a lot of people are, so he could sneak in this first round, would not be surprised. David Ojabo is going to be down just because second round, or just because he got injured towards ACL. Arnold Ebiketie, rising boards, from what I've heard at least. But I think they need, at this position, they need to get back to what they were, I guess, earlier, a couple of years ago, with their running game and had a great offensive line. So I'm going to give them Kenyon Green out of Texas A&M. Not that far away from Dallas, obviously. Just a guy that can fill a role, interior line, be a starter for a long time, and hopefully, for their case at least, get the running game back and running. Number 25, we have the Buffalo Bills. They need corner help desperately. Andrew Booth Jr. is a guy that I can definitely see them picking. Very good zone coverage, athletic guy, rangy corner, can learn with Tre'Davious White, more man skills. And I feel like that'd be a pretty good fit for him. Maybe Kiri Elam might be maybe better, and he is for me in my rankings, but like better fit for them, possibly. But I think more people are higher to Andrew Booth than Elam. Tennessee Titans now. They could go fucking anywhere, and I would not be surprised. Bernhard Raimann again. Daniel Falale, I've heard, could sneak in. Then you go to the interior linemen. Tyler Linderbaum, possibly. I mean, he can play guard. You can try it out. Zion Johnson's very diverse. Can play guards, tackles. Tyler Smith, I don't know. That might be a little too early for him. Hell, they might even... I mean, Tannehill's not getting any older, So, Corral, Maybe they love Ritter a lot, because Ritter I compared to Tannehill, so, if you want to get the same type of player. But wide receiver's a big need, and I feel like they're gonna go in a hurry, with the A.J. Brown situation. So, I'm going to have them pick Jahan Dotson. Yeah, out of Penn State. A great route runner. They got Robert Woods as well. But with the A.J. Brown situations, you don't know. And you just want to give Tannehill more weapons. Great route runner, great hands. He can play anywhere. If you're one of these weirdos that think, his weight and size is a problem, put him at the slot and he'll just dominate there. Like, I don't see any concerns with him personally. So I got Titans picking Jahan Dotson, 27 now. They don't really need much holes, but interior line is their main one. And when you got someone like Zion Johnson, I think it's just a perfect fit for them. Keep Brady upright, as if the rules doesn't already help him do that, so I just think it's a perfect plug-in. Not much to really say there. 28, this is a guy I thought about for them earlier. So either way you want to do this, but he's still here for me. Give him Devontae Wyatt, very good pass rushing D-tackle, can do a little bit of everything. A lot of people are higher on him than Jordan Davis. I'm not mad at you. He possibly could be higher. I think the Packers would be a great fit for them. It's definitely someone that they need. 29, the Kansas City Chiefs need wide receiver, corner, and edge help. You could go Bouye Mafe if they really need it. Receivers, we'll talk about it later. And when I mean later, I mean the next pick. But if Kier Elam is there, great man corner. They like man corner a lot. They like handsy corners. Get up in your receivers. I think he'd be a perfect fit for them. I truly, truly do. As well as this guy, I heard they've been interviewing him a lot and are high on him. If they keep all these picks, of course, they might trade back or forward. I got him picking George Pickens. Pickens. In the 30th pick. Big, tall, physical receiver. Good enough route runner. Sure hands. With Mahomes, deadly. I really feel like he could be one of the more productive receivers in this class. If they do indeed pick him. 31, we're fucking zooming by, folks. I mean, if he's there, you've seen it a lot. Tyler Linderbaum. I mean, they can get a upgrade at center. If not, he could play guard. Just don't stop improving the line, just in case, to keep fucking Burrow up. All right, so we got edge out the way for them. You can go receiver if they really wanted a Sky Moore, David Bell, Christian Watson. I feel like these guys can stay in the second round where they're at. Linebacker, Nakobe Dean, maybe. Quay Walker. Christian Harris. Muma Chanel. I mean, this... Where's Chanel at? Yeah. This linebacker core is deep, so I feel like they can get a guy there. Corner, I feel like Gordon and Wooden and McCreary, they're all going to be there in the second round when they want them. Again, someone can trade in or out, but if they keep this pick, why not? It depends on who they're higher on, Ritter or Corral. I'm more higher on Corral. He just has an elite arm, maybe the best arm in the class, if not for Willis. Quick release, the best release. He can wait a couple years or maybe a year with Jared Goff. They have a good little core of receivers now. They can obviously get some more. but I got them picking Corral. It would either be Corral or Nakobe Dean, maybe sneaking in the first round. But that's going to do it for me for this draft. We'll review it. With the number 1 pick, I got the Jags picking edge rusher Trayvon Walker out of Georgia. Got the Lions picking D-end Aiden Hutchinson out of Michigan. I got the Texans picking Nakem Ekwonu, tackle at NC State. Jets picking Garrett Wilson, receiver at Ohio State. Giants picking Evan Neal, tackle out of Alabama. Panthers selecting Kenny Pickett, quarterback, Pittsburgh. New York Football Giants, Ahmad Gardner with their 2nd pick in the first round, corner out of Cincinnati. Number 8, Atlanta Falcons picking Kayvon Thibodeau, D-end from Oregon. Seahawks, Charles Cross, O-tackle, Mississippi State. 10, I got the Jets picking Jermaine Johnson, edge rusher out of Florida State. The Washingtons, the Commanders, picking Drake London, wide receiver out of USC. Vikings picking Stingley Jr., corner out of LSU. Texans picking Kyle Hamilton out of Notre Dame. Ravens, Jordan Davis. Eagles, Jameson Williams. Saints, Chris Olave. Chargers, Trevor Penning. Eagles, Trent McDuffie. Like that pick a lot. Saints, Daxton Hill. My Pittsburgh Steelers, Malik Willis. Patriots picking Devin Lloyd. Packers, Treylon Burks. Cardinals, George Karlaftis. Cowboys, Kenyon Green. Bills, Andrew Booth Jr. Titans, John Dotson. Buccaneers, Zion Johnson. Packers, Devontae Wyatt. Chiefs picking Kier Elam and George Pickens back-to-back. Bengals picking Tyler Linderbaum, and Lions picking Matt Corral. Folks, this has been, as always, your boy King Caleb here with another Football Ramblings. And I'm signing the fuck out.